Picture this, you've spent 3 days building the perfect web scraper, clean code, solid logic, you hit run, and 20 minutes later, blocked, IP banned, project dead. Here's the stat that should scare every data scientist watching this. Over 50% of all internet traffic today is bot traffic, and websites are getting aggressive about shutting it down. That means your legitimate research, your machine learning pipeline, your market analysis, it's getting caught in the crossfire. So today, we're talking about the one tool that separates hobbyist scrapers from professional data scientists, proxies. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why proxies aren't optional anymore, they're infrastructure. Let's get into it. The problem. Let's be real. Data is the fuel of every machine learning model, every market prediction, every price comparison tool out there. But here's the catch. The internet does not want you scraping it at scale. Websites track IP addresses. The moment they see hundreds of requests coming from a single IP in a short time, they assume the worst, and they block you. Sometimes it's a captcha. Sometimes it's a full-blown ban, and it's not just about getting blocked. Without proxies, your data collection can become geographically biased. If all your requests come from one location, you're only seeing one version of the internet, one set of prices, one set of search results, one cultural lens. For a data scientist, that's not just inconvenient, that's a flawed data set. What proxies actually do? So what's the fix? Proxies. Think of a proxy as a middleman. Instead of your computer talking directly to a website, your request goes through a different IP address first. To the website, it looks like the request came from somewhere else entirely. Now scale that up. Instead of one proxy, you use thousands, rotating automatically with every request. This is called IP rotation, and it's the backbone of large-scale professional data collection. There are a few key types you need to know. Datacenter proxies, fast and cheap, great for high-volume, low-sensitivity tasks. Residential proxies, IP, addresses tied to real homes and real ISPs, which makes them look completely human to websites. Perfect for sensitive scraping jobs. Rotating proxies automatically switch IPs on a schedule so no single address ever gets flagged. Each one solves a different problem, and knowing which to use is half the battle. Why this matters for data science specifically? Here's where it gets interesting for us specifically. Data scientists, not just developers. Reason 1. Scale. Training a solid machine learning model often needs millions of data points. You simply cannot collect that at scale from one IP without getting shut down. Reason 2. Accuracy. Proxies let you collect data from multiple regions simultaneously. That means your pricing model, your sentiment analysis, your recommendation engine, it reflects the real global picture, not just what one server in one city sees. Reason 3. Speed. With rotating proxies running in parallel, you can pull data exponentially faster than a single connection ever could. What used to take weeks can now take hours. And reason 4, the one people forget, reliability. A broken pipeline because of a ban isn't just annoying, it costs money. Every hour your scraper is down is an hour your model isn't learning, your dashboard isn't updating, your business isn't making informed decisions. Real-world use case. Let's make this concrete. Say you're building a price prediction model for e-commerce. You need product prices from 10 different countries updated daily. Without proxies, you get blocked after the first few hundred requests, and even if you don't, all your data comes from one IP location, which many sites will quietly serve different skewed prices for. With a solid proxy setup, you rotate through residential IPs in each target country, collect clean, localized, unbiased data every single day without interruption. That's the difference between a model that's theoretically accurate and one that's actually production ready. How to choose the right setup. Quick, practical takeaway before we wrap up. If you're doing light, occasional scraping, Datacenter proxies will do the job, and they're budget friendly. If you're scraping sensitive, high-value targets like search engines, social platforms, or retail sites, go residential and pair it with rotation so no IP ever overstays its welcome. And always respect robots.txt, rate limits, and the platform's terms of service. Proxies solve a technical problem, they don't solve an ethical one. So here's the bottom line. If you're a data scientist working with real-world, large-scale data, proxies aren't a hack. They're infrastructure, as essential as your GPU or your database. They keep your pipelines running, your datasets unbiased, and your models fed with the truth, not just whatever one server in one city decided to show you. If this video helped you understand why proxies matter, hit that subscribe button. Next week, we're breaking down how to actually set up a rotating proxy pipeline in Python, step by step. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.